It is now match point. Moon up 2-1 here at Dreamhack Summer 2011. Can Huck pull it back? In the next two games, we've seen Huck able to close the deal when he is having no pressure on his shoulders. But now he has lost momentum. He needs to calm himself down and be able to pull through and play his A game. We've seen Huck has a brilliant late game decision making. He just needs to make sure he gets the opportunity to set that up.
And like we talked about before, being on stage for Moon is nothing to him. Nothing for this guy. He's done it many times before, but has never really won a big StarCraft 2 tournament yet. Really had too much success. This could be the tournament for him, on the verge of taking down Huck. Will he be able to do it? The next map is going to be on Crevasse.
And I honestly really like Crevasse for Zerg just due to the way that the backdoor expansions work. Mutalisks can harass them very easily, but we have seen a very weird dichotomy of Mutalisk control from Moon, having a lot of trouble placing them properly against Terran, but seeming to maneuver them perfectly against Protoss. I'd be delighted to see that sort of air control from Moon, but I cannot believe the caliber play that we're seeing out of Moon, that Zergling Roach Hydra mix in perfect composition overrunning.
And let's see if inspirational words were put over to Huck from the rest of the guys down there. We did see them in the booth. And I hear the countdown ready to go. And let's get ready to rumble over here, day 9.
The crowd is delighted to be here. Some fans of Huck, some fans of Moon, but all fans of StarCraft 2. An incredible tournament thus far here in Sweden. Who will be the winner? It could be decided in this next game. But in the bottom left, we see the man who started out up 1-0, now down, one game away from elimination. Can he pull back? We have Liquid Huck! And in the top left corner, the man who seems to be faltering all the way to the finals, but now that everything is finally on the line, he is in clutch hero mode. The man, one game away from championship. It is We Made Fox's Moon!
This might be the one game that Moon has the comfortability to go ahead and get that fast expansion, that hatchery up on that higher ground. And Huck is going to be scouting in the right direction, though, so that might not be possible for him once again. And that could have been, well, Moon's plan to go for hatchery first, but I guess changing up wouldn't be too much of a problem. What is Huck doing? He does have that pylon on the front door. We'll be getting that gateway around. The first game we saw it on 14, and surprisingly, when he did go 14 gate on Metalopolis, he going into 4 gate. So we'll have to see what exactly Huck has planned. Can he pull something out of the bag to take it to that most important final game?
We do see the probes continuing to be constructed for Huck. Will likely be going for a backdoor expansion, continuing to do that obnoxious harassment, Diapollo, continuing to repel those drones from mining on those mineral fields. Like, give a special shout out to all these 75,000 people tuned in live right now.
Wow, big numbers right there, day 9. And big numbers, we're about to go ahead and watch Huck go for Nexus first.
It looks like he is going to be favoring a huge early econ. Oh, sending that probe a little bit late, uncharacteristic of Huck. Once again, we see Moon opting for the safest build he can. Didn't work out so well in game 1 as Huck caught him off guard, but Moon has done 2 crushing performances in games 2 and 3.
And, Moon's Overlord does skate across the top of this Nexus now, and the timing of it is Nexus first. Clearly here for Moon, understand what he needs to do. Will he try to bust on this wall, or will he continue with a macro-orientated style? And it's going to be hard for both of them, really, because if he does go for an aggressive style, the way with these forward rocks, the destructible debris, I should say, it's going to be very hard to break through there. And if he does go for a macro style, if you look at the third base, it's actually heading towards the south location. And look at that, he's going to go ahead and bravely take this forward third, well, natural base.
This could be huge for Huck. He is getting his probe chased away. The reason this is going to be so big, the 2 common builds on this map are 5 gate big Sentry aggression or the double Stargate Phoenix. We even see the rich Vespene Geyser being taken by Huck. Keep in mind that ordinarily I'm worried about Protoss in this spot due to the fact that Mutalisk can so easily harass this back natural and then return to the second base. But Moon taking this first means that any early attack by Huck is going to arrive that much sooner. And will Huck see it? Will he see it? Does not know that that is going down. That could change Huck's plans dramatically, and he is going to be shocked when he realizes there is no base here. He might overcompensate for some sort of all-in.
He definitely will now, because the usual expansion is going to be on that north ground. And as you can see, a second and third cannon goes down. Moon cancelling the hatch now.
Wait a minute. Moon with a gigantic blunder. With an absolutely enormous blunder. Huck accidentally missing the expansion, scouting that there was no backdoor and thinking, I guess Moon is going all in. As it turns out, Moon was intending to do a Roach transition. Well, did that Roach Warren go down earlier? I think that this is going to be an enormous blunder. Look at Huck planting down the 4 cannons initially. An enormous mistake, but now going to be Huck's ticket to a deciding 5th set.
Well, what I think Moon was intending there was to go for this bottom hatchery, and he really wanted Huck to scout it. But the reason why he went forward hatchery, because the units can arrive faster towards Huck. But then Huck went in the base and saw the back expo. That is not what Moon wanted, and it completely messed up his build here. And he's going to try and continue with it anyway. But Huck going for these 4 cannons. If he hadn't have scouted that top right location, this would have worked out a lot easier for Moon here. But now 4 cannons and a complete wall off. I don't know what he's going to do here, and it looks like it's going to be extremely hard to break.
Moon re-expanding. Huck still doesn't know it's there. And at the same time, it looks like Moon going in for a kill. But shockingly, 4 cannons are there to greet Moon. Huck throwing down as many units as he can, and he does manage to repel this all in.
And yeah, this completely backfired on Moon now.
Wow.
And he's trying to go back into drones. Doesn't want to just throw away the game. Isn't just going to pull out and GG. He is going to continue. 4 more drones are in the production. Look at the unit tab now. Oh my gosh, I looked at that. It was 17 drones then versus 37 pros. Because of that Nexus first, because of the use of the Chrono Boost, he is so far ahead. So many more cannons. Huck is actually building another cannon as well. Does not want to be broken down. He knows he is so far ahead.
I don't know if Huck will ever end up losing this front base. We do see that now the Warp Gate does end up finishing. More gateways going down for Huck. The Twilight Council is incoming for Huck. We've seen him do absolute wonders with this style again and again. The forward hatch is down for Moon. He's trying to take his back third. Moon is doing a risky response. He is praying that Huck overcompensated with those cannons and praying that he can manage to get 3 bases up and mining for a mid game.
And it's going to be very tough to do so, but like you did say, he did build a lot of cannons here, and that is a lot of money. Just 2 of these cannons is a hatchery, so if you think of it that way, look at this sentry here is actually stuck in between these cannons, the waypoint of it, and he's going to have to kill one of these cannons just to unlock that sentry.
Looks like Sentry might leave it on permanent defensive guard. Would be nothing wrong with that. You see now that the blink is finished, and once again a Dark Shrine. Huck performing the exact same style he defeated July with on Tal'Darim Altar. Now moving forward with a probe. A couple of roaches there do remain, and Huck is advancing forward. Ooh, these could be free roaches, but Huck is still playing cautiously.
Yeah, he's got to be so careful with these roaches because he has not got speed for them, and these stalkers are a lot faster.
Wow.
And Moon is going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, where are the Lings to help with this? They are coming. And just 1 roach has gone down so far. Looks like it might be 2. Just the 1.
Looks like trying to just do a little bit more nibbling damage. And ooh, Huck with the almost perfect 3 force fields.
Yeah, wasted 3 force fields there, but slowly Moon is crawling back into his. And he has got a spine crawl on this 3rd base. And I really would have liked to saw a spore crawl there. But unfortunately not, and we are definitely going to be seeing some DT soon. And there is no, because of the way, how far Moon is behind, there is no layer, and also no spore crawlers. And 2 DTs now are being warped in. And this is going to be very, very hard for Moon to hold.
Oh no, Moon going into the risky big drone play right now. Did Moon hear the clapping and suspect something? Oh no, does he see it? There's the ripples beginning to move into his main. Uh-oh, Huck does not realize it. Well, actually, Huck realizes that they're his DTs, but Moon does not realize it, and now they're working their way into the main. Can they begin doing damage? It looks like glitching a little bit, and there, he is now building the Spore Crawlers, beginning to do damage to the Queens. Moon realizing once again he might lose another game to DTs, and instantly leaving the game, realizing that with no... Oh, Huck, delighted to have a break. His teammates step in the booth. Tyler saying, I hope you realize you have just tied up the series 2-2. And it looks like July's prediction still might come true. A deciding fifth game could go in Huck's favor, but will Moon cinch that victory?
And I can't believe that. Mind games all over the place. But before we go into that final game, we are going to take a quick commercial. Do not go anywhere.